All right, you guys, I think that client examples kind of speak to themselves. They're one short of a client testimonial, so I wanted to share this new client we just brought on last week. She was referred to us by a retirement planning firm, actually. We do a lot of work together on retirement planning from a tax perspective. Of course, they're looking at it from truly a retirement planning perspective. And so they referred Luke to us. Obviously, we're going to keep the client somewhat anonymous. This is their financial reporting. But nonetheless, Luke was producing about $420K of small business income. His business just took off in 2025 tax year, and unfortunately, he has been working with a tax preparer that wasn't paying any attention to this newfound income, this new income, that's small business income. And now, unfortunately, the tax bill, federal and state, is over 120K. So very unfavorable, which is where our partner, although we're not really partners, there's no referrals between us. We just refer business back and forth where it seems fit. They reached out to us and said, hey, Luke has this massive tax bill. We are doing some retirement planning, something called a defined benefit plan. He can decide how much actually makes sense from a tax perspective and how much cash he should deploy into this planning, this strategy. So this is one of the strategies that is available after year end. So it's still available, it can still be done. The question being asked was how much is effective from a tax planning perspective and also from a cash flow perspective, meaning they have to be able to fund their retirement for a tax benefit and keep some cash in reserves to be able to pay the tax bill. So it doesn't wipe out the tax bill, it only mitigates some of the burden. So we did a comparative analysis, I'll post it here. We did a comparative analysis at various points of contributions. I think it was 100K, 150K, 180 maybe, and 200. The snip will correct me. But we did essentially a comparative analysis and said, okay, if this and that, which in of itself is tax planning, where we're in this case applying one tax strategy and then testing it against different contribution models to say what makes sense. So that gave Luke enough clarity to go with a dollar amount that he felt comfortable contributing with in light of the tax planning that we're implementing for 2025 tax year. And so now we're in 2026, it's already July. We are going to make a late election for his business because he's going to continue producing this type of income in his small business. There's no other earned income in the household. It makes sense for him to make an election and for us to do some tax planning in addition to the defined benefit contributions that he is going to make for 2025, maybe even 2026. But you kind of see we're catching him up, we're cleaning up 2025 the best we can, and then moving forward into 2026 planning right away. And that is what tax planning actually looks like.